month, we learnt about Joseph Boulogne Chevalier de Saint George. Joseph Boulogne Chevalier de Saint George. You've never heard of him?
No!
He's only the most talented, most extraordinary, most capable and gifted man of the 18th century.
Yes, he was a contemporary of Mozart, a champion fencer, a commander in the French military, a politician, a virtuoso violinist, and a famous composer and conductor.
Okay, let me take you back nearly 300 years. Joseph was born in the French Caribbean. His mother was a slave on a plantation owned by his French father. Unusually for that time, his father decided to bring Joseph, aged 7, his sister and his mother to Paris to give them a better start in life.
From the Caribbean, Guadeloupe, to fashionable France, Paris, at just the age of 7. From forced slavery to freedom, stolen from Africa, returned to Europe, 7 years old to a better life.
Let's listen to the sounds of the plantation at night and in the morning. The terrifying journey that lasted for months across the stormy and wild Atlantic Ocean to France. What can you hear? Cock-a-doodle-doo! Cock-a-doodle-doo!
He learned horse riding and fencing at the military. He was so good, he became a knight or chevalier. He was given this title by the king, with whom he became good friends.
I don't think I have the words to say how fantastic that was. The concentration that you put in and the way that you spoke so clearly to the audience, so that the audience could really hear clearly, the practice, the working together, the fact that you told a life story in about 15 minutes, a life story in 15 minutes, through drama, through sound, through music, through words. There was some French in there as well, my word. But what I've learned, and you never stop learning, what I've learned is what an interesting and full life Joseph had. And of course, children, you may know, and I'm sure this was discussed at the previous assembly, that Joseph Boulogne Chevalier de Saint-Georges, I believe, was one of the first black composers of classical music, because the Royal College of Music, the English Chamber Orchestra, came in to work with the children a couple of weeks ago to talk about this remarkable gentleman. So you told me more than I ever thought I'd know about this man, and I can now share this with other people when I see them, and that helps me, but you've done it. You did it through your fantastic performance. And we're going to give you another really big round of applause now.